first got into Lolita, there was only one other girl that I knew in Australia. I've been into Lolita since about 1999. I spent 4 years living and working in Japan. Lolita fashion started in Japan around the early 90s, maybe late 80s, as a street fashion in Harajuku. The Lolita look is a fashion which is influenced by Gothic fashion from Western countries. It's influenced by retro fashion such as the 50s, and it's also influenced by, say, Victorian and Rococo fashion. And over time it evolved into Gothic Lolita, which was influenced by visual kei, which is sort of glam rock, Gothic rock music in Japan. The Gothic Lolita Bibles are the publication which has influenced and spread the word of Lolita all around the world. They feature the brands, their latest collections, just, you know, pictures of the clothes that are going to be available for sale. And on top of that, they also have things like how to do your makeup, how to do your hair, and then they have people on the streets dressed up. So these are people who have just gone out shopping.
There are heaps of different styles of Lolita. You've got Gothic, which is a lot of bats and crosses. It's sort of like an evil but cute sort of style. You have Sweet, which is like marshmallow, sugar and cupcakes and fruit. Old school Sweet Lolita uses a lot less bright colours and more simple designs, corset lacing bodices and skirts with little ruffles were really popular. Also blouses with big collars and massive puffy sleeves. Brand's very important when it comes to Lolita. An average outfit costs anywhere between $150 to $600, depending on what brand it is and the print and the popularity of it. I buy most of my clothes mainly secondhand because it's just so hard to find certain pieces brand new. There is a sales community on LiveJournal called EGL Sales. It's basically all the Lolitas around the world sell off their stuff and you buy stuff from them.
Last week I bought a Lolita skirt off the EGL Sales, and yesterday it arrived. My dream skirt.
I am the moderator for Oz Lolita, which is the Australian Lolita sort of just community there. When you're organising, you do end up meeting a whole lot of people who come and go, and there's a lot of people who've stayed, and we've become a big friend circle rather than just like society. That's part of it too, but yeah, we're also sort of friends outside Lolita as well. So we do a lot of things. We've got, you know, the traditional Loli standbys, picnics, cafe meets, having drinks and relaxing and catching up with the gossip and, you know, getting rowdy. I don't know, maybe it is the togetherness that sort of is the cool part of it, because, you know, when I grew up I was kind of lonely and, you know, first generation immigrant, you want to belong to something, anything, and I think that's why it's so much fun to be part of Brisbane Lolita, because we really enjoy and make the most of all the time that we get together. When you need like the advice and support of your peers, which is always an important facet of growing as for like Lolita to grow in the style. It's important to be a part of a group, I feel, in part for security, because there's strength in numbers.
When I was in Japan, I could wear Lolita anywhere. I wouldn't get harassed, I wouldn't get yelled at. In fact, people would come up to me and just say, "Oh my god, you're so cute, can I take your photo? Can you take your photo with me?" And yeah, nobody thought that it was degenerate or weird or anything like that. When I wear it in Australia, I get yelled at, people come up to me and touch me, people yell insults at me, and like quite honestly, I don't feel safe wearing it in Australia most of the time.
I was at Fruit Road Station once walking to the bus stop when a car was driving along, decided to stop in the middle of the road to wind down his window to scream abuse at me. Started to scream abuse when a car smacked into the back of that. Yes! And a car smacked into the back of that. So yeah, 3-car pile-up because that dick wanted to abuse me.
One time when I was in the city with my friend Andrea, it was getting a bit late at night.
And somebody in like this piece of shit car sticks his head out, yells, "Sluts!" and throws a pickle at us. And we're like a full large gherkin. We're like, how did that happen? Why did that happen? Who owns pickles?
It was probably the worst sort of abuse I've had while wearing Lolita. My mother's gone through phases where she's thought it's a costume and I've explained it's not, but then she'll just go back to saying it is again without really considering what I've said. My dad's really chosen to ignore it, I suppose, but I know a lot of people have more accepting parents, but, you know, I deal with what I have. With the guy I'm dating now, I'm pretty unsure as to how to bring Lolita up. I've had a couple of people come up and sort of imply that they think what I'm wearing is like a fetish. I don't want to be judged by that fact.
I don't actually know why people call my fashion slutty. It's not exactly revealing. I wear high-collared shirts and long socks. You can't even see arms, just my face.
I don't really like wearing like singlets and hot shorts and sandals. I feel kind of nude.
So the guy I'm dating right now, right, didn't know I was wearing a wig because I wore it to uni every day, so he had no idea. And we went out a couple of times, so eventually we get back to my place and I'm like, oh yeah, I can't really pull this dress off without pulling my hair off, and he's like, wait, what? And so I take my wig off and he's just like, wait, what? It wasn't bad, but it just like didn't go through.
And he thought they were going to be more surprised.
With Lolita, especially with university, it really depends. Like, a lot of what I do is a lot of lab work and a lot of workshop. When I'm older, I think Lolita will probably be toned down. But for now, I want to take advantage of what I have and take advantage of my youth and have fun. I'm Lolita because I love it. I'm Lolita because I care.
This is who I am.
And Lolita fits just right.